We will introduce her staff for our English Awards tonight. Please welcome Ms. Susan McDonough.
The English department will present awards in 5 categories for scholarship in the English language arts. My colleagues, Christine Began, Ron Cromwell, Jennifer Eisenberg, and I will present these awards with pleasure. Would you please hold your applause until the students are called or announced for each category. I will be naming the students who have been recognized for excellence in writing. These students have demonstrated a commitment to this challenging craft over 4 years. Sheila Cassidy, Mary Cronin, Gina DiGregorio, Ross McLean, Erin McLaughlin, and Megan O'Brien.
Writing, discussion, and consistently excellent classroom preparation. These 4 students are Nicole Egidio, Kathleen Leahy, Connor O'Keefe, and Emily Strong. Of the great ideas and philosophies and works of literature. This year, we would like to recognize with the Socrates Award the following students whose teachers have recommended them for excellence in class participation. These students are Jamie Biscombe, Michelle Curran, Erica Jaleo, Elisa Saccarelli, and Joseph Thomas.
Every year, the English department also awards commendable performance in English, and this year we have 6 people receiving that, and they are Jacqueline Grundon, Scott Monroe, Shelby Nickerton, Alyssa Saccarelli, Kerry Treacy, and Heather Watts. Congratulations.
have dedicated their time and effort to the school newspaper. In their 3 years on the newspaper staff, they have gone from writing restaurant reviews to contributing front-page stories, editing, and laying out the Wakefield spin. The paper has improved tremendously in their 2 years as editors. It is much longer, more diverse, and most importantly, our issues can now be found on newsprint. So it is with great pleasure that I present the Wakefield Spin Award for dedication to the school newspaper to Nicole Ovcharski, Erin Shopperly, and Sheila Cassidy. I'd now like to introduce Miss Margaret Copey.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here tonight to present the awards for the top performers in the AP Biology course, which is the highest level of difficulty of biology offered at Wakefield High. And I'm pleased to give the awards this year to Kathleen Leahy, Meredith Billings, and Nick Fitzgerald. Joining me now to present the awards for the oceanography and astronomy classes is Regina Levine, science teacher at the high school. The first award goes to, in oceanography, goes to Heather Hanlon.
I'd like to make this award, it's a joint award for oceanography and astronomy, to the woman who traveled the farthest with grace, good humor from an overheaded, heavy bottom planet, Saturn, to the god of a shark, April Sieta.
And another astronomy award goes to Katie Gill.
The next presenter in the science department is Miss Virginia Broder.
I'm pleased tonight to present the awards for chemistry. We call them the Catalyst Awards in Chemistry. Nicholas Fitzgerald, number 1, Outstanding Achievement, Joe Marullo, and Clay Long.
outstanding achievement in AP Physics, Mr. Caleb Wall, Jackie Grondin, and Janet Alham.
Hello. I have 4 modern physics students I would like to honor tonight. These are seniors whose work ethic, achievement, and willingness to excel never waned, even though they weren't always interested in what I had to teach. I could depend on them to do a good job all the time, every time. They were unaffected by the 4th quarter senior slump, and they even bothered to study for final exams. I ask them now to come forward and to accept Mr. Millington's most excellent modern physics award. I present to you Emily Strong, Bill Swanson, Sharon Heath, and Jeff Harrington. I would also like to give an achievement award to a very special physics student, a student who suffered through classes with both Dr. Below and I, a rare student, a student that actually enjoyed physics, Joe Thomas. Tonight, I am also honored to extend congratulations to a student from Mr. Wood's Project Physics class. Josh Robichaud must be recognized for his positive attitude, sound work ethic, top-notch productivity. His leadership in Project Physics was most appreciated. Josh set the standard for maturity in class. I want to take the opportunity to encourage Josh to keep developing these qualities as he enters the Navy. It is my pleasure to present this Distinguished Achievement Award to Josh Robichaud. I would like to wish the graduating class of 2000 the best that life has to offer and the motivation to take advantage of it all. I now present to you Dr. Diane Silberman.
Hi, everyone. I'm here to present the Anatomy and Physiology Awards, but before I do that, I just wanted to say that this is my first year teaching Anatomy and Physiology, and I wanted to thank the 2 Anatomy and Physiology classes for giving me some wonderful memories. A great year. The 3 Anatomy and Physiology Awards that are being given tonight are being given for academic excellence, and they are awarded to Elisa Sartorelli, Gina DiGregorio, and Ross McLean. Department Awards, I'd like to introduce Ms. Veronica Walsh. The first awards I would like to present are called the Women in Engineering. These awards are presented by the Boston section of the Society of Women Engineers and go to 3 young women who have completed 3 years of both science and math with distinction and who have been active citizens in both the school and community. This year's recipients are Megan O'Brien, Jacqueline Wanda, and Shelby Newton. Descartes Award was presented this year to 2 students who finished 1 and 2 in rank in the Advanced Placement Calculus AB course. The first goes to a young lady who will attend Holy Cross in the fall and who truly loves mathematics, Kathleen Leahy. The second to a young gentleman who will be attending Tufts come September, Nick Fitzgerald. Now Mr. Neal will present Vogelthal.
The Lobatal Award is named after Guillaume Lobatal, a French mathematician who wrote the first calculus book. This is given to the highest student with the highest average in college calculus. This year, the award is presented to a young lady who will be attending the University of New Hampshire this fall. I'm pleased to award this honor to Alyssa Sadarelli. I also have the honor of awarding an award to 3 young students, or 3 students, who participated in the competition for the Wakefield High School mathematics team. Fall season is always a problem with scheduling because students compete in such sports and music programs at Wakefield High School. One young lady has participated for 2 years and helped lead the team to a Division III title last year while also playing in the award-winning Wakefield High School marching band. I've had the pleasure of knowing her since she was about 2 years old, and she was old enough to count with the Count on Sesame Street. The young gentleman has been with me for 4 years and has participated in the competitions for these while playing soccer for Wakefield High School. And the third recipient has also participated for 4 years while running cross country or playing in the marching band. She's been the highest scoring student for the last 3 years and was the highest overall senior on the team. I've known her the longest. I've known her for over 18 and a half years. I am deeply proud and honored to present the awards to Nicola Gidio, Zalab Zaboyan, and finally, Kirsty Green for the mathematics.
Math Achievement Awards are presented to those seniors who have maintained a B- or better for all mathematics courses taken in high school. I'm going to read their names and have them come up to the stage and be recognized. At the
the end of the evening, they will be given their certificates. Carter, am I ready? Matthew Talley, Jennifer Campbell, Lisa Capomaccio, Timothy Cook, Daniel Cooper, Tricia Corbett, Chris Curran, Michelle Curran, Gina DiGregorio, Kelsey Dorney, Jason Dowdy, Danielle Douglas, Melissa Drews, Therese Duncan, Joellen Edson, Nicole Gidio, Tiffany Farrow, Kyle Fisk, Nick Fitzgerald, John Garvin, Jackie Rondon, Sherilyn Gisto, Jeff Harrington, Megan Howard, Kevin Jennings, Sharon Keith, Shauna Keogh, Anita Kalishnikov, Brian Lawrence, Kathleen Leahy, Felix Lim, Ross McLean, Christina Martino, Joseph Marullo, Min Nateague, Catherine McGrail, Erin McLaughlin, Scott Monroe, Kirsty Neal, Robert Meade, Shelby Nickerton, Megan O'Brien, Jennifer O'Connor, Connor O'Keefe, Kristen Paduca, Catherine Perkins, Michael Quinn, Craig Ramsdell, Dean Relican, Marissa Shepard, Emily Snow, Kerry Tracy, Jennifer Wenzel, Caleb Long, and Savag Saboy.
Good evening. During the 1999-2000 school year, 114 members of the Wakefield High School senior class of 2000 participated in over 300 athletic contests and events. In over 50% of these contests, our team were victorious. This is an impressive statistic. But more importantly, these young men and women represented themselves, their school, families, and the community with a pride and spirit that was extraordinary to all who witnessed these events. In an athletic program that stresses that team is more important than individual recognition, awards may seem to focus on the few as opposed to the many unheralded contributions that took place daily on our teams. But this is time to recognize some of these achievements. During this year, there were 6 All-Scholastic Award winners and over 80 Middlesex League All-Star recognitions. From this talented pool of outstanding athletes, the coaching staff had a difficult job choosing a few to receive special recognition. The first award we present tonight is the Sports Medicine Award. It is presented to athletes who have overcome a significant injury or disability to make a contribution of significant nature to Wakefield athletics. This award is chosen with input from our athletic trainer, Sue Clochane, and made possible by the generosity of Dr. Joel Saperstein, Wakefield High School's team orthopedic for the last 29 years. The award is a plaque and a $500 scholarship. This year's recipients are Craig Ramsdell and Meredith Hurley. Senior athlete who exemplifies the virtues of athletic competition by competing at the highest levels while demonstrating the ideals of Wakefield High School holds highest: sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity. It is my pleasure to present this year's Sportsmanship Awards to Chris Curran and Lisa Capomaccio. The National Football Foundation Scholar Athlete is a significant award. In my 23 years involved in high school athletics, until last year I had never been associated with an athlete who received this award. For the second year in a row, Wakefield High School was very proud to have a recipient of this award. The National Football Foundation Award testifies that the recipient has been voted an outstanding academic achievement, school, community leadership, and football performance. This year's award recipient became relevant. The Coaches Awards. Voted on by our head coaches to athletes that have played a minimum of 2 sports and made outstanding contributions to our athletic program physically, mentally, and leadership. The boys recipients of the Coaches Award, Matt Calley and David Yazinka. The award that was just recently received makes recognition by the U.S. Army of soccer MVPs. This year's recipients are Matt Calley and Meredith Hurley. The Massachusetts Scholar Athlete Citizenship Awards are presented in conjunction with the National Student Athlete Day by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association, Northeastern University School of Sport and Society, and Reebok. They are presented to student athletes in recognition of excellence in academics, athletics, and community service. It's my honor to present these awards to Connor O'Keefe and Shelby Nickton. The Catherine H. Nichols Award is presented to the most outstanding female athlete. With an athletic program of the quality of Wakefield High School, the most difficult choice, this year's recipient, Caitlin Wiley. Charles J. Doyle Award for the most outstanding male athlete. This year's recipient, Brian Lawrence. In my effort to be speedy and brief, I failed to present the 2 female Coaches Awards recipients, and I apologize to them for that. But this year's Coaches Award, Therese Duncan and Michelle Curran. Please join me in congratulating our outstanding scholars.
On behalf of the Art Department, I'd like to present the Rhode Island School of Design Art Award. Goes to Michael McGrail. I'd like to introduce our next presenter, Ms. Nancy Minichello, our guidance director.
Each year, we welcome foreign students into our building and into the town of Wakefield. We call them ambassadors of international goodwill. This year, the award goes to Anita Kolesnikov. The guidance department is always looking for help. From year to year, we have students who volunteer time to help us do the myriad of things that make the department go. This year, that recognition goes to Lindsay Taggart. We call our last award Personal Achievement. The award is given to student or students who have faced adversity during their high school years and who have come to achieve and succeed far beyond the expectations of all of us. This year, those awards go to Jackie Romano and Michael Garofalo. Our last presenter is Mr. Ronald Struminsky, our principal.
This next group of awards takes us away from the class of 2000 to the class of 2001. I suppose you could say this is a preview of things to come. And in the past, it surely has been, because these students who are recognized from the class of 2001 will be walking across this stage next year as graduates, receiving many of the top awards that you've seen tonight. Several of the universities and colleges supply book awards each year to outstanding students in the junior class. Tonight, we'd like to recognize a special set of members of our junior class, beginning with the Brown Book Award. This award is to honor an exemplary junior who best combines academic excellence with clarity in written and spoken expression. This year, the Wakefield High School Brown Book Award goes to Miss Jennifer Lynch. The Dartmouth Book Award is given to a top student in the junior class who has attained an outstanding combined academic average in 3 college preparatory subjects, 2 of which include mathematics and English. Above all, the selected student has demonstrated outstanding leadership in school activities and in the community. This year, I'm proud to present the Dartmouth Book Award to Mr. Edward Bertrand. Next is the Harvard Book Award. This prize book award is awarded to an outstanding student in the next graduating class who displays excellence in scholarship and high character with combined achievement in other fields. The winner of this award, through their intelligence and variety of achievement, exemplify Harvard's concern for excellence. This year's Harvard Book Award goes to Mr. Daniel Tuttlebach. The Leslie College Book Award is given to a top female student in the junior class who has made significant contributions to our high school and/or our community. This student has plans to continue her education in the field of education, human services, management, art therapy, or counseling. This year's Leslie Book Award goes to Sophia Innerfield. The Merrimack Book Award, given to an outstanding member of the junior class who has high academic and extracurricular credentials and has demonstrated strong leadership potential. This year's Merrimack Book Award goes to Mr. Kyle Foley. Miss Kyle Foley, ladies and gentlemen. The Princeton Book Award is given to a junior who meets 2 criteria. First, the student must be in the top 5% of his or her class academically. Secondly, the recipient must also demonstrate outstanding personal characteristics of character, leadership, and performance in sports, music, student government, service to the community, or other extracurricular activity. That's a tall order to fill. And the order this year, the Princeton Book Award, has been filled by Mr. Nathan Wood. And that's a tall book. And that's a tall student. The Regis Book Award is given to a top student in the junior class for outstanding promise, exceptional leadership abilities, and community service. This year's Regis Book Award goes to Miss Amy Rellahan. For more than 80 years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has awarded the Rensselaer Medal to promising secondary students who have distinguished themselves in mathematics and science. The medal was first presented in 1916 with two purposes. One, to recognize the superlative academic achievement of young men and women, and two, to motivate students toward higher education leading to careers in science, engineering, and the professions. This year's Rensselaer Medal goes to Mr. Daniel Tubblebaum. The Rensselaer Medal, by the way, is valued at $40,000 tuition at Rensselaer. If Dan decides to attend Rensselaer, he'll receive $10,000 a year for 4 years. This next award goes to a female student who has shown outstanding excellence in math and science and who has expressed an interest in pursuing a career in engineering. The award is given by Bausch & Lomb and entitles the student to compete for a $24,000 scholarship from the University of Rochester. We make this award tonight to Miss Kerry Davis. The Smith Book Award is given to an outstanding junior who exemplifies academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. This year, the Smith College Book Award goes to Miss Colleen Curran. The University of Mass at Lowell Book Award is given to a top student in the junior class who has demonstrated high achievement in their academics. In addition, the student possesses leadership qualities recognized by both the school and the greater community. This year's UMass Lowell Book Award goes to Mr. Mark Martino. Next is the Wellesley Book Award, given to an outstanding high school junior who exemplifies academic excellence and leadership within the school and the community. This year's Wellesley Book Award to Ms. Courtney Strong. The Williams College Book Award is given to a junior in the top 5% of his or her class who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year's Williams Book Award to Jillian Berger. The Xerox Award is given to a junior who demonstrates high achievement in the humanities, exhibits leadership qualities, and has made contributions to the community. This year's Xerox Award goes to Mr. David Haviland. I have a couple of scholarship announcements we just want to make today. The students who have received these awards have already been notified, but we'd like to recognize them in front of you tonight. The Quannapowitt Players Incorporated of Reading, Massachusetts, each year presents a scholarship to a deserving graduating senior who intends to pursue their education in the theater arts at an advanced school or college. This year, the winner of the $1,500 scholarship is Emily Elizabeth Strong. Emily, where are you? Emily Strong. The Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association was pleased to inform us that Dan Relihan, who was our high school nominee, has been awarded an Armed Forces Communications and Electronics Association Fellowship Award and has been selected for participation in their program. Over 70 local area schools were solicited, resulting in nominations for the best of the 2000 graduating class. Only 17 students were selected. Dan Relihan was among them. Dan, congratulations. Last year, the Massachusetts legislature established the Tomorrow's Teachers Scholarship Program. In short, what that is a program to encourage the best and brightest members of our graduating classes to give them some incentive to go into teaching. And this year, a member of our graduating class is the recipient of a Tomorrow's Teachers Scholarship, Ms. Kirsten Neal. Congratulations. The General Electric Fund STAR program funds scholarships to high-achieving children of General Electric employees and retirees, and also recognizes a teacher in the school that they attend. This year, Catherine Perkins is one of the high school seniors who's been selected to receive a General Electric Fund STAR scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Catherine, all right. And as I mentioned, along with the $1,000 scholarship comes the opportunity for Catherine Perkins to name a teacher who has been an influence on her, and that teacher receives a check for $500 to spend within the department on any materials that they so choose. So at this time, I'd like to bring to the platform for recognition Catherine Perkins' teacher choice tonight, Miss Margaret Copey. Margaret, come on up. There's a special group of students that you're going to be viewing on Sunday at graduation that we want to tell you about right now and ask them to come forward to the stage to receive a medallion that they will be wearing at graduation ceremonies. The first is the class marshal, a member of the senior class elected by her classmates to lead the graduation procession to their seats and out. This year's class marshal of the class of 2000 is Miss Katie Ann Gill. Each year, at graduation, the faculty nominates and then elects a class essayist. This year, for the first time, we ran 2 ballots through the faculty and we couldn't break a tie. And so we have 2 class essayists this year that you'll be hearing from. And I invite them to come to the podium here to be recognized, Mr. Matthew Eaton and Mr. Joseph Thomas. Class essay. The salutatorian of the class of 2000 is a gentleman who earns this recognition because of his academic standing. The salutatorian is the #2 ranking student in the graduating class of 242 students. Let's welcome to the platform the class of 2000 salutatorian, Mr. Dan Relihan. Finally, last but not least, there can only be one #1 in each graduating class. This is the top performing student academically at Wakefield High School in the class of 2000. Not only is he the top performer over the 4 years, but he has been class president each year during those 4 years. So he's well respected by not only faculty, but also members of his class. Let's welcome the class of 2000 valedictorian, Mr. Connor O'Keefe. Ladies and gentlemen, your class marshal and your speakers on Sunday, let's give them a big hand. Dismissed. You notice they don't want to leave the limelight. No, you're not dismissed. They're dismissed. Don't leave. I've got just 2 more quick ones. Hang on, just give us 2 more minutes and we'll let you go. We have 2 more awards, 2 people, 3 people actually, we want to recognize for their unselfish contributions to Wakefield High School. The first is a gentleman who has served and given of his time over the past 4 years at Wakefield High School, serving not only at the high school but also prior to the high school within the system as a representative of parents on school council. He served us well. I appreciate all the help that he has given us. And we'd like to say thank you to Mr. Ted Crooks. Ted, Ted's made invaluable contributions to every member of Wakefield High School's graduating class and other classes by supporting all of our programs and helping to get all of the things that we need to make an education a very viable one here at Wakefield. So Ted, thanks again. 2 more people, and finally, as we end our evening, we want to say thank you to the co-presidents of the PTSA, and we'd like them to come forward and receive a token of our appreciation from Mr. O'Leary, who is our administrative liaison to PTSA, the co-presidents Betty Harrington and Gail Mercurio. These ladies, they're sharing your applause. Ms. Mercurio and Ms. Harrington represent the best of the parents who have represented you in programs, supported our all-night party, provide refreshments from time to time, providing support for our crews after the prom. They just go on and on and on, and we appreciate that. Once again, I want to remind you of an announcement I made at the beginning. Between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. tomorrow, we are going to put a notice on the absent line for you to call in regard to our Grand March. Mr. O'Leary is going to hand out to seniors as they leave the procedure if the Grand March is to be held in the field house tomorrow due to inclement weather. So be sure that you pick up a blue sheet before you leave. At each door, we have students who will be distributing those. Again, call the absence line between 2 and 4 tomorrow afternoon to find out the status of the Grand March. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your attendance and your support. We'll see you on Sunday. Thank you.